Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to closing ceremony! Guys, we're about to close out year 3, and I've got a bunch of people that need to talk, and I'm going to let them because I can't. So, we're going to start off with our Director of Artist Relations. I made Xander the Blue. Xander, what would you like to say? Oh, God, what? Oh, I can't take this without you.
Don't worry, you will.
Thank you.
We have a lot of people who wanted to.
All your attendees signed the beautiful Kale.
You were taking pictures of the kale at the sponsors.
Yes. Signed.
Alkali, I want you to know I signed it.
Yes!
I signed it.
You're all in on this shit! The worst part is, this is so fucking sweet. And now, I have to hang them up.
Why do you have kale hanging?
This is happening now.
These strips are not buying $20.
Guys, I'm going to ask you again, if you want to give to charity, stop just throwing money into the jacket pockets. It's getting really weird when I go back to my room. Wash this. Guys, everything that you do here is
Crazy.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't love it. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Without further ado, I'd like to pass it over to Xander the Blue, our Director of Artist Relations.
Hey, you rhyme.
Oh my God. Okay, so first off, whoa, that's some weird feedback. Anyway, we are blown away by all of our attendees. Thank you so much for coming out and giving us so much support. It's amazing. But I especially wanted to thank all of the super sponsors who came out and support us. We were just blown away by how many freaking many of you there are. To the point where, like, I would say, yeah, when it came out, and so, because I had to draw another one. And so, you know, for the poster and all the cards and everything, but I would have never been able to finish it if it wasn't for Axicor in the back and Nixiern. Because there's no way I would be able to finish that monstrosity without their help. And was it over 100 people in the poster this time?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, just thanks everyone for making that crazy thing happen. So, that's it.
Guys, Director of Artist Relations, Andrew the Blue, thank you so much. And now, I think there's some numbers you guys want. Guys, this is one of the hardest working people at the convention. If you didn't see him, that's because he probably spent 99,000% of the convention behind the registration desk. My team built that registration from the ground up, and I cannot imagine the amount of work that this gentleman has put into it, maintaining it, and putting it out when it's on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanze the Skunk.
Hello. So, I hear you guys like numbers. That's usually what you want for me at these ceremonies where we close the convention, also known as closing ceremony. So this year I'm proud to bring you 30% more numbers in the form of a PowerPoint. That's what you cheer. You're cheering for PowerPoint. So here are my very important stats, presented in glorious PowerPoint. So number of times I watched a fursuiter walk into something absolutely everyone else in the room could see. 2. Number of times Alkali's hat was murdered.
5.
Just once. Number of board members that wish it could have been them instead. Number of times we wanted to hear about Kale. And of course, number of times we actually heard about Kale. The number of drinks the board had this weekend, running this convention is very stressful, and we fight that with alcohol. That might be a slightly conservative estimate, also. Number of drinks alcohol I had this weekend. Real stats are starting. Xander kind of touched on this, and I just want to echo our sentiments that the sponsors and super sponsors really are what help this convention thrive and help us grow, and we appreciate each and every last one of you, and we're consistently blown away by just how many people go that extra step and go the level above attending to either sponsor or super sponsor. And this year, I am proud to announce that we had a whopping 255 sponsors and super sponsors at Fursquared 2016. So now here's the real number that everyone actually wanted, which is the total furries of all levels registered for Fursquared 2016. I feel like the drum roll maybe. I'd like to thank my staff from the bottom of my heart. If any of you are in this room, one of them definitely handed you your badge. They've been working hard all weekend, pulling double shifts, showing up when they're not supposed to be there and working anyway, and they're all amazing. I'd like to thank Toshu, Lush, Ziggo, Colt, and Gazzy. They were with me the entire weekend. Also, TJ and Axel popped in and helped a lot as well. And your badges, the art on them was actually done by a good friend of ours, Sombra. I think is in the back. Wave for everyone. Hi, Sombra! She did the badges, and she's very good at drawing, and we love her. So thank you all. Thank my staff. Thank the attendees. This has been a really, really fun time. So I think I'm gonna pass it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Director of Registration, Cosby. At this point, I want to turn it over to our Director of Programming, a gentleman who does an incredible amount of work between the cons to make sure that I'm not in 18 panels at once. It only happened once, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Nemi.
So I'll keep this pretty brief, but the other number that you guys probably want to know about, did you guys see the Fursuit Parade at all? Anyone? Yeah! This is a number that continues to blow us away year after year as well, and this year for the Fursuit Parade we had 234 fursuiters. That is just unbelievable. It's nearly a third of you guys registered at the convention are fursuiting. That is outstanding. Other than that, I'd like to, 234. Other than that, I'd like to thank a bunch of my panelists for coming in and running all the beautiful panels. I was amazed at some of the response that we got from programming both large and small. So give a hand to those guys. They make it an actual convention. And then last but not least, there is that dino pup bird thing in the back, and my pretty puppy, who have been giving their entire convention all 3 years to make sure that Artemis runs at all times whenever the convention's open, basically. So give them a hand. They work there.
Guys, this is Nemi, the Director. Next, he is convinced that there is nothing to say as the head of operations. This is the person, besides he hates me, which is legitimate. This is the person that I screamed at over the radio, and then he sent a feedback to me and popped my eardrum. I don't know where you learned that, but well done. The Director of Operations, who took care of basically making sure things ran as smooth as they possibly could. And when you're with a group like this, that is no small feat. So guys, the Director of Operations bit the ferret, and the co-creator.
Who bit the ferret?
He's bit the ferret. Shut up.
If you want, I can bite you on time to make it.
Closing ceremonies has been great. Thank you very much. Would you like to say anything, or are you too shy again?
No, I'd like to thank everyone for their hard work that they've done for this. Without y'all, we are nothing. Y'all make this con great. You truly do. Thank you.
While we're on that topic, the gentleman that you saw him walking around, he was walking around with a cane, and we all told him to stop walking around, but he doesn't listen because he's a stubborn old ass. So I want to thank.
I thought it was a ferret.
So I want to thank Jake. Jake, are you in here? No. Okay, so he's actually still working. Had to miss closing ceremonies. Guys, our volunteer coordinator, I cannot tell you, I think he's a magician. All of a sudden, people were where they needed to be. And it was amazing. So guys, when you see him, Jake really worked his tail off this weekend. It was wonderful, so thank him very much. And Xander's got to go catch a plane, so go fly, Dragon.
I gotta go fly, I'm sorry. It's a total coincidence that it's 4:20 right now, so I really have to go catch a flight. All right, sorry.
He's going to be flying high at 4:20. We are still, we're still hosting the after party. Yes. Next, the director of everything that is not anything. I don't know what he does, but he's a board member and does things. That's all I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, the director of Meh, Dragor.
So, some big thanks to Steve and his crew for helping me out in the dealer's den and helping get all you dealers and artists going. And then also a huge thank you to John for showing me how to handle all of Alkali's money. And for any of you that have handled cash, apologies to Bit. I pretty much anytime I collected money, the bills faced every which way.
Right? He's a monster!
Yes, I am a Dooman. Thank you. That's all I got for now.
All right. So, now I'm sure a few of you are waiting on this. So I'd like to introduce our game master for the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen,
So the results are in for our little mystery, and before I tell you, because I'm mean, I'd like to say I'm just shocked that all of you are so into this game. I did not expect it to be as big as it was. I'd like to give a honorable mention to the following people because this was really hard. The following people got 2 out of 3: Furry Bobs, Tekuryu, Dusty Mondale, and Shadow Equine. Good job. I'm impressed. Now, we did actually have a winner. 3 for 3. Alakuja, are you in here?
Yes.
Please come up here. Alakuja has won a super sponsorship to Fursquared, Indy FurCon, and Motor City FurCon. I have the envelope here. Alakuja, would you please tell us who done it?
Ty did it with the rope in the con suite.
There you go. And if any of you were suspects and would like your cards, please see me after the ceremony.
guys, I have seen themes done in a variety of different ways, from the theme existing and trying to do stuff with it, to a few conventions that go all out, and it's wonderful when done properly. We were terrified going into this. And this gentleman right here walked us through the fact that we're all psychopaths and it was going to work fine. Just to get one person caught by one other person. So who was the murderer? Ty. Ty? Where are you? Ty, come over here. Oh, here's a kale cut shirt. Ty, there's a tradition. He who kills the top hat can resurrect the top hat.
Just eat kale.
Yeah. No! No one has to eat this shit! Ty, can I put back on my top hat, please? No! The hat.
So, we also have, where'd our murderer go? Murderer and life giver. For being a good sport and for killing Alkali's top hat, and bring it back, I guess. We would also like to offer you up a super sponsorship for next year. I know this sends mixed signals for rewards, like you're not supposed to get good stuff for killing things, but... But yes, thank you. Also, for another game we also have poker results. Who wants to hear that? Come on! Let's see if I can read the screen correctly. In third place, we had Arcturus, is that Chusky?
Yeah.
What, is that person here? No, okay. In second place, we had Wolfman. Are they in here? Nope. In first place, I do believe this person is here. Is Gemini here? Come on up! So tell us, how did you outfox them?
My strategy was very simple. Take the cards I got and play with them and hope they worked, and they did.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Oh yeah, you get a prize. You get this cup. You have won yourself a super sponsorship for next year. Thank you.
Is it time?
I think it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for that.
Okay, I thought you were doing something else.
Who wants to see some sweet, sweet tears?
Guys, I'd like to introduce some of the sweetest, kindest people I've ever met. Our charity, the Humane Society. Guys, could you please come on? Oh, one of them fell asleep.
They're very tired.
They've had a very long day. Guys, we do this for charity. We do this to throw a party and hang out. But judging by the things circled on this piece of paper, we do this for charity. So, we're going to get to these numbers, but first we want to introduce some individual numbers just to build it up. On this laptop, we've recorded what some of the panels have earned. Drager, could you please run down those?
In no particular order, from the Laugh group, we raised $200. The Drag It show was $112. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Is that what that's called? I just wrote Keep Talking, which is what I'm doing. So yeah, that was $103. And all of you sick and disgusting people who showed up to Cards vs. Humanity and laughed, that was $192. For our Thursday night event, before the con even started, Mystery Science Theater 3000, that was $267. For the event that made several of its panelists hate life, Celebrity King's Cup, $295. Then, you wonderful, wonderful people for laughing at our stupid antics, the Charity Who's Line event, $313.63. He has his top hat back. You can throw more change at him. No. And then for the big number, you guys are ever full of giving. It blows my mind. I was scrambling to. You guys were basically saying to me, "Shut up and take my money" at the auction the entire time. So our auction total was.
This is not safe. This is not safe. Stop.
There's a dog here.
Okay. The auction total was $3,238. And now to hand it back to Alkali between that and what you all gave throughout the weekend.
Okay. Oh, who won the contest? That's right. You guys did something here. What was the, I don't know what the hell you guys did during that right?
Okay, here. I'll just talk loud.
Louder! Kill an alkali!
So basically, right before this panel happened, Pandas, I, and Nixie, wherever she is. Where are you?
Come up here.
Yeah, get over here.
I'm over here.
We had a contest to see who could raise the more money doing absolute bullshit the entire time. So, Pandas signed his business cards, I finger painted, and she face painted. We were doing a contest of the current year GOH versus last year's GOH. Pandas, how much did you raise?
$175.55.
Very apt amount of $269.69.
You're a bad man. You're just a bad man.
Oh, it's a good man.
Combine that with your amazing generosity that was just going into the bucket over the course of the weekend. Combined with the money that was collected by Bit selling off old ribbons that I've seen some people with ribbons down to the floor. Combined with $350 raised by selling those wonderful coins that you guys made. Guys, thank you for that.
Yes.
And Fursquared throwing in $2,000. Our grand total to give to the charity is $8,567.66.
Thank you. I'm not the speaking person, the spokesperson, the person who can't speak at all for Haws, but Haws is a fabulous shelter, as I think you know from having seen these dogs today. And Sue, who's outside, I think guarding the rest of the money or something. And Alex and I are so grateful to the animals that are going to benefit from this. So thank you very, very much.
Okay, I can do it better this time.
I'm sorry.
And the grand total is $8,500, 85 something, 8567.66. I just want to watch her. Yay!
You guys are so awesome. Okay. This is my first fur festival, fur conference that I've been to, and I have to say, you guys are the most generous people I've ever met. So I just want to thank you so much. This is going to do so much good at the Humane Society. It's going to save so many animals. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. You guys rock! Thank you.
All right, the last few thank yous before we talk about next year. I've just got to go over the rest of my list. I don't know how many of them are in the room because they're probably still out stopping people from being drunk. I cannot run these conventions without the Dorsai. They are an they're an unbelievable group. They care about what they do, they care about you guys, and they love the fur fandom. It was wonderful having them here, and from the bottom of my heart, guys, if you're in the room at all, thank you for what you do, and letting me sleep at night. There they are, they're in the back. Without you guys, I would not sleep, and I'm also really sorry about giving you a collapsing table, my bad. They were thanked earlier, but I'm going to thank them again. I have a group of people that come to this con to help me out every year, not because they're furries, not because anything more. They do enjoy it. They enjoy it far too much at times. But that being said, they came out here as a favor to me, and their help, the fact that they are just here to volunteer, my friends, Steve, Tom, I don't know if any of my other ones are in the room right now. Is Nick in here? Oh, I can't see behind the speakers. And Nick, who punched me last night, apparently, and I don't remember. Did I deserve it? Okay. Yeah, he headbutted me around a room. Where were you for that one, Dorsey? Yeah, exactly. Guys, thank you so much. Our 7th board member who was elected at opening ceremonies, Mackie had to leave for work. He was running technology for the weekend, and you probably didn't see him because he was running all over the place, making everything electronic work, and it was just, when you see him, the next con, just say thank you to him. He's an amazing addition to the board of directors. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table in the future. Of course, I have to thank our guest of honor. Pandez, would you mind coming out? I have never seen anything like the spectacle that you pulled at opening ceremonies. Throughout the convention, you have taken that extra mile, those extra steps. You did so many hours of paneling that we basically decided this is your con now, and we're just going to let you run everything from now on. We don't need anything else. Pandez, you are an amazing guest. We are thrilled to have you here, and thank you for lending your talents to this convention. Thank you so much.
Real quick, I just want to say I had a blast being the guest of honor. It was absolutely amazing. The crowd you have at your convention is fantastic. You give them a theme and they were hardcore into it with the clue, and then you don't give them a theme and they're hardcore into that. Kale everywhere, the surprise kale buttons, these buttons that were going around for the kale Arati. I mean, you know, we are kale. We are nutritious. We are unanimous. All hail kale. 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 Gotcha, bitch! This was me. So look, okay, last night there was a staff party. The hotel liaison came in and she had one of these buttons. And he was like, who is giving the kale buttons out? The hotel's wearing them. Everyone's wearing them. What the hell is going on? And I'm like, jeez, what the hell is this? And inside I'm like, But yeah, no, it was a pleasure to be guest of honor, to throw myself into it. And I have to literally tip my hat to you, sir. With 791, in your 3rd year, you beat out 6-year Indy FurCon. So congratulations, you're bigger than MyCon now. Way to go. That just goes to show how much of an amazing con this is, that people are coming in droves, and 1K 2017, maybe?
Hey,
Hernandez, the guest of honor for Fursquared 2016. Guys, there's some really quick ones. It would take too long. I have a logistics team that help me out here. Truck drivers, people who help me pack. It's literally too much. My roommate, the bear truck driver, the Artemis team that we cannot thank enough, who was trapped in a room the entire time, keeping everything moving. It's almost impossible to thank all the people that make this happen, because it can't be one board of directors. And when it comes down to it, there is one thing that a convention needs to thrive, and I really do believe that this is one of the reasons this con can do so well, and that is our hotel. Our wonderful, wonderful hotel, and everything you guys do. Guys, please fill out the comment cards, go online. What can they do to help this wonderful hotel that gives them free breakfast?
We really love your special requests.
Special.
We had an adventure this week.
Hey, Alkali.
What?
Do you have a question?
What are all they doing over there? What? Hi. What is going on?
Would you like to tell him what's going on?
Alkali, you've been such a wonderful, wonderful person. I dedicated my entire afternoon in the dealer's den instead of selling stuff to write this special song for you. And I would like to present to you guys the impromptu Fursquared Choir of 2016. So, can our chorus band person who's going to start leading us? Short ones in the front, tall ones in the back. Crimson, be visible because you're the only one who actually knows the whole song properly. Awesome. That's okay. And trust me, guys, once you hear the chorus like once or twice, start singing along. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
sing along, guys.
Here we go.
I'm scared. So am I.
Did we know that there is a bear here, over 6 feet tall? His name is Alkali. He likes drinking booze and hanging out with friends. They had a great idea. He said, I'll start a con. No one disagreed. The next thing you know, we're here at Fursquared, waiting to get a badge. Now here he comes with his top hat on. Now the fun's begun. Here's
Hey, yeah,
give me those fucking words.
Here, how about this? I'll give you the original I wrote out when I was creating it.
I think a lot of you know how many conventions that I have the fucking honor of doing. I go to closing opening ceremonies, I'm on board of directors, and no one does what you guys do. I love you so fucking
He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. There's nobody can deny. Nobody can deny. There's nobody can deny. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. There's nobody can deny.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. That was amazing.
The surprises aren't done.
What?
Hey, Alkali?
We need to end closing ceremonies before next year.
Okay, Alkali?
What?
So, what was the charity number?
I have
8566. We thought that was a really odd number, so the convention decided to round it up to an even 9,000. And because I love memes, here's an extra $1 putting it at...
We are a third-year convention that just hit $9,000. Alright, so we need to close this up before you kill me. Holy crap. Guys, let's talk about next year's con. I'm going to turn this over to Dragor because I can't think.
Alright. Thank you guys. Alright, let's get a drum roll for the con theme. The con theme is Friday the 13th. The one where we all die.
We do have a necromantic hat already. I think that we would need another special guest then. You know, somebody that's a known murderer.
Yeah. Where's our known murderer? Ty?
Ty, you already have a super sponsorship. Ladies and gentlemen, a special guest for next year, the murderer.
We would also like to announce we're going to have another special guest. Everyone here was so receptive, and it was fan-frickin-tastic that you all loved and came to Pepper Coyote's shows. He said yes to coming back next year. All right, now let's let's go on to our two guests. Up first, you saw this artist in the Dealer's Den doing fantastic work. I believe they're in the audience right now.
They better be.
Iron Feathers, can you come here, please? You did a fantastic job. The pieces you donated went for a well amount, thanks to the generosity of our con-goers. We wanted to extend this to you. It looks like you're holding something there.
Is it kale?
I make my own kale chips. I love kale. These are garlic and parmesan. I made them last night.
I had them. They're actually really, really good.
Eat the kale! Eat the kale! Eat the kale! Eat the kale! Eat the kale!
That was good. Put things in my mouth.
They really are good. I got ambushed by them yesterday. And then I would like to announce our guest of honor. You also have seen him around. Seriously, you can't not see him. I would like to welcome up Zen Fox.
I'm trying not to step on anyone.
We were discussing who the guest was going to be, and he overheard, and that magnificent facial hair like turned into fists and threatened us if we didn't make it him.
You mean to hold this?
I guess so. My hands are a little full.
I like your gun.
Maybe you can help polish it later.
Yes.
You'll fit in nicely.
Maybe not.
Honestly, I really appreciate it. I do look forward to it, and maybe next time I won't fall down.
Give him a round of applause for our guest of honor, our artist of honor.
All right, guys. The honest to God, best and worst part of my weekend right now. Our bags are packed and we're ready to go.
No, they're not.
We're leaving in a truck, but we'll be back in a year. Guys. Yeah, we just heard that too. Guys, tonight we will be, of course, still throwing the Dead Dog Dance right here in this room. For those of you interested, the Oscar party will be over in secondary events. That's Brookfield 3. So to finish this off, because I can't say it enough, thank you to all of the attendees, the door side, the staff, every single person who is here, but personally a huge thank you to the board of directors. Guys, I see what you do up here for me, and it's unbelievable. And I know that you know this, but I need to say it. These are the guys that make the, and he likes money. These are the guys that make the convention happen. I'm just there to kick them in the ass every once in a while, especially you. Kaze, Nemi, Bit, Dragor, thank you from the bottom of my heart for making something that me and Bit got drunk one day and thought would be a good idea. Xander and Mackie, they can't wait to see what else they do. So, to finish it off, if you have a drink, raise it. The one last toast for the night.
Money!
Guys. Here's to you! Here's to me! Forever friends we will be! And if we ever disagree, fuck you! Here's to me! Guys, so ends Fursquared 2016. We'll see you in 2017!